Hi, this is Lion Woman's Words of Wisdom. And I've been questioning my life since 419 when Naomi Burkett, LPN, manager of Nightingale Nursing, fired me because an order that she was supposed to get for my patient with MS that was strangulating on her mucus. I asked her to get the order from the physician. She didn't get the order. I finally did get the order, and because she barred me from getting physician orders, she fired me immediately. Well, after that, after she fired me, she said, I'm going to call the cops on you. She thought I had stuff of hers. I gave everything back, everything back. I just looked at her quizzically. I didn't understand what she was talking about. I've worked 78 jobs here, and I've never had anybody call the cops on me. When I was left that job, I didn't know what she was talking about. I didn't know what she was talking about. The cops did come at 9 o'clock, 3.5 hours after I was fired. They did assault me. They did try to break down my door. They did. They did say they were going to take me to jail. They did threaten to steal all my stuff. Um, they were horrible to me. They brutalized me. I am a battered woman still, and I was battered by Officer Frick and Officer Shear. And anyways, I ended up with 30 criminal charges on them. 30 criminal charges I wrote out on them. Then I had a nervous breakdown for 2 weeks straight over all the hell they put me through. I took it to Neil Anthem, Chief Prosecutor of Great Falls, Montana, took it through all Sergeant Scott Van Every, took everything, every evidence, photos, everything, packets and packets of manila envelopes. I took it all to them and told them my testimony. I had everything, everything, and did that for 2 full months, everything. Meanwhile, Naomi Burkett sends me 2 certified letters barring me from any contact with her or my patients, my former patients, or my coworkers, telling all the families, coworkers that I work with for 2 solid years, anyone that if they saw me, to call the cops immediately on me, to call the cops immediately if any of those people saw me. Then, if that wasn't enough, she placed a restraining order on me, told the judge that she was in fear of her life from me. On what grounds, I don't know. I wouldn't hurt a flea. I wouldn't hurt anyone. As you know, I help and care for everyone. I do help and care for everyone, and I'm I'm here to serve others. And anyways, she said I was intimidating, harassing her, stalking her, all this stuff, and she had no evidence, no proof, no testimony, nothing. And Mary Jolly, District of Judge Pease, pointed out to her that she did not have any evidence, proof, or testimony, and so that order was quashed. She walked out mad at me, and she wouldn't even look at me in the face. And then she told the judge that we were not friends. We were strictly professional, and all I had ever been to her was nothing but good to her. So after that, then the whole agency has been in constant retaliation against me, denying my unemployment. I haven't had 1 cent unemployment at all during this whole time. They're fighting my unemployment. So I am upset after working 2 years with nursing, Nightingale Nursing. Not one of my co-workers, nurses, or anybody there called me to see how I was. Nobody called me at all. And Snoop Dogg, I do agree with you that maybe some women are just bitches. I would not go to Nightingale Nursing. I would stay away from them. I would not go there at all. Do not take your loved ones there. They do not care. They do not care. Just horrible people there. Horrible people. All of them. Horrible and traitors. All of them. Stay away from them. Don't even go there. They're just horrible, horrible people. Uh, as I said, so here I am, still fighting with the chief of police and the police department, trying to help them do their jobs. And I'm thinking, the city is going to sue the city over this. But what does Chief Prosecutor Neil Anson do? He looks at all my evidence. I had 2 photo IDs or proof, all my evidence, and he says, sends me a letter June 4th, says this case is closed, all charges dropped. He put 26 words in this letter, in this statement reply. It shows you what a lot of thought he put into it in my case. Very little thought at all. 26 words was all I got from him. So now, meanwhile, Nightingale Nursing, Patty Wrigley, operations manager, is still fighting me. I don't know why, but she's still fighting me. And the Montana Board of Nursing has got an investigation going on my license, nursing license. I'm a registered nurse. I've been working as a registered nurse. I've been a nurse 28 years of my life. I do know what I am doing as a nurse, but I don't know. She's caused the Board of Nursing. Uh, they're in constant retaliation against me. I don't know what else they're gonna do to me. I don't know. I'm on the verge of bankruptcy. I've got 200 bucks in the bank to provide for my disabled husband, handicapped son. They're both disabled and handicapped, and they're putting me on the verge of bankruptcy. I don't know what they're gonna do to me next. And the thing is, that's very strange, is they have a no retaliation policy in their employee handbook. Now, how about that? And they're in full retaliation of me, and I didn't do anything but work. I don't know. I figured it out. It was 15 half hours a day. Came home 3 hours sleep. Then I'd go back and work 10 and a half hours. And then the next day I'd work 14 hours straight. Worked straight for them, not having but 1 day off a week. Always came in when they asked me to come in. Every single time I came in, when I was called, I was their very best nurse there, and nobody even gave a care. I had no evaluation. I only made $12.74 there an hour. That's all I made. That was all I made at $12.74 an hour at Nightingale Nursing. Um, did take my story to the Great Falls Tribune and found out not only was Patty Wrigley lying to me, operations manager of Nightingale Nursing, so was editor Scott Thompson lied to me too. He lied to me, and I can't do anything about that. Um, and we did go back to the Tribune as subcarrier, and you can see my previous story on that. Uh, I'm back to. Let's see, I got one more thing, and I do feel quite sad that I did have another fundraiser, an event to help battered women, abused children, and abused pets. We had that May 15th. Invited out over 200 people. There were only 6 people came. 6 people came, and the 3 of us, myself, my husband, and my son. I've been going to churches ever since, honey. I've been going to churches. I need pastoral care, somebody to help me, somebody who cares, and sending notes to. I sent a note to the pastor Bill at Central Assembly of Church, asking him to please call me, help me. He never called me. I just have found that truly nobody really cares. They just don't care. Um, I haven't found anybody that cared. Not one person. I think my mother does care. My mother does care. But she said today she was afraid I was going to lose my nursing license. Well, you know what? I'm not going to lose my nursing license, honey. I'm the best nurse there is. In fact, I want to start another business called Callie's Caring Hands, where comfort is our calling. I'm hoping I can do that in the future. So, just to summarize all this up, we are trying to take care of ourselves. We're down to $200 in the bank. I just got my condo renter insurance. It's $380 or $65. I have no money to pay for that. And by the way, I lost my last month's rent. It was stolen. I had no money from that. I've only got $200 left to live on, and bills. I need to pay bills the 27th and the 1st. I have no money, not one red cent. I am feeling very, very black. Um, but we are doing our very best, and so we are up there. We started our business, two blokes and abroad, cleaning houses for rich, rich people up in Bellevue Palisades. We'll clean anywhere. We did start last Thursday, and the truck, or Monday, I think the truck broke down. So that was another $280 I can't afford, and the truck broke down, and I've received only one call from anybody interested in hiring us as a maid service. This is my fifth time around cleaning other people's messes, which I constantly do. I clean up and rescue and help others clean, and I do help others, and I am always in sympathy of others, but nobody seems to sympathize with me. But I take care of my responsibilities. The only hope I have is that my little family from Kansas will be here next Sunday to see me. That's all the hope I have. And I did write a rather profound human proclamation rights. Sent it to Hollywood, sent it everywhere, sent it to Tim Fox, Attorney General. What a joke of a man he is. He's in full jurisdiction of the police force of Montana, and he said to me, "This is not my jurisdiction." And I did take all my story and my problems to Max Baucus. Never heard back from him at all. I did tell John Tester. I've been in touch with him. He slapped me on his email list. So I have been contacting him, and I've been telling him everything. And he doesn't care about women or children. He truly doesn't care about women or children. He's strictly about farmers. He backs up Obama's health care bill, which is ridiculous. And who can afford that? I have nothing. I lost my medical insurance from my family, and my husband's diabetic. It requires $15,000 of insulin every year, and I don't know. I only made what was I made. I didn't make much last year. I made very little, although I worked 4 jobs all the last 2 years and more, 5 jobs or 5 years. Uh, so, anyways, I do not like John Tester at all. I do not like Max Boxes. I don't like any politician I've met. I don't like any of them. They don't help. They're just strictly in it for themselves and what they can get out of you, and we are the taxpayers. I don't know what else I can say. I could go on and on, but I'm going to end this now. So, anyways, I hope you can pray for me, or I don't know, help me or something, or pray to God. I don't know. If you want to help me, I'd like that. I don't know. I don't expect sympathy from anyone. But we love you. Don't know when we're going to broadcast again. We do love you, and have a good night. And we'll see you again, my friends, all my friends out there I love. Bye bye.